This is Psychic Treasures Unlimited, here to talk to you about the full blue supermoon in Pisces occurring tonight on the East Coast. We are getting this video in just under the wire because this supermoon, as well as 6 planets in retrograde, have us dazed and confused as well. Thank you for being here, and please drop a comment below. Let us know how you're doing. We're all in this together. A blue moon is when we have 2 full moons in 1 month. They happen once every 2.5 years or so, and usually represent a time of powerful release of what no longer serves us. The term "once in a blue moon" derives from Old English folklore, showing us the rarity of this event. This is actually our 4th full supermoon in a row, and the most powerful, as it is closest to the Earth of all of these supermoons. Therefore, it will appear big and beautiful and glorious, and we urge you to get out under it tonight and spend some time in meditation and intention. We won't have another blue supermoon until the year 2037. So this is an excellent, rare event. Pisces is sensitive, compassionate, mystical, and intuitive. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac and often initiates us into a new cycle. With love, all darkness can be transmuted, and this is the lesson of this time. Lose the FEAR, fear, which our spirit guides say is the biggest hurdle and hindrance on this planet right now. Visualize a beautiful future in order to create it. Pisces supports your emotional and psychic sensitivity, emphasizing unity, oneness, and that unconditional love from the heart. This full moon is helping to expand your compassion and empathy. It is encouraging you to move into and open your heart, and to remember that we are all one and to choose love. Challenge yourself to respond with kindness instead of anger when you are provoked or triggered. Choose forgiveness from the heart, both for yourselves and for others. This is an important time to focus on and heal ourselves, because this is how we heal the planet. And all of us being unhealed is what got us to this point. This full moon may lead some of us to an emotional release where we finally let our bottled up emotions flow and express ourselves. The full moon brings to light our subconscious fears. Pisces rules our dreams, our subconscious, so your dreams may be quite real and active. Be sure to journal, try to decipher them. As spirit guides speak to you in dream state through symbols and metaphors, you may see people or things that you don't want to face or you don't want to deal with in your dreams right now. Try to meditate, to get out in nature, all the usual techniques to ground and soothe yourself at this very emotional time. The full moon will strongly push us to release what no longer serves us, sometimes in faded and chaotic ways. This energy is easier to deal with when you do your best to go with the flow. One of the most important things we have learned on our long spiritual journey is to have blind faith. We have been shown repeatedly, with events that I would call absolute miracles, that the universe, God, source, whatever you call that divine intelligence that created you and all of this earth plane and beyond, has your back. We are in a test of faith right now because many things look very dark, but we must see the darkness in order to purge it and move forward in this massive shift in our evolution on this planet. When you purge the old dark energies, you open up delicious new opportunities. During this full moon, we also have 6 planets in retrograde, including Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto. Retrogrades ask us to reassess, recalibrate, review, realign, and come face to face with what is not serving us at the very foundation. This is an emotional and highly charged time of lessons, purging, and healing, as well as revelations of many illusions, and many of us are feeling very vulnerable and perhaps overwhelmed. So if this is you, you are not alone. Uranus, which represents transformation and awakening, moves retrograde the day before this full moon, so that was yesterday, highlighting truth and a breakdown of past illusions. We are being asked what we need to release in order to step into our full power. Saturn, which represents setbacks, reality checks, also conjuncts this full moon. This planet provides lessons about our need to take responsibility for our choices and also for our mindset, and thus take back our power to create a better reality for ourselves. Again, that positive mindset, getting out of the fear. This Mercury retrograde is in its home sign of Virgo. We are in Virgo season, and the sun is in Virgo during this full moon. So there's a lot of Virgo energy. Virgo asks us for discernment, particularly surrounding themes of healing and our health, and themes surrounding people from the past to either fix things or to let them go. Communication is often difficult and things get misconstrued when Mercury is retrograde. Virgo is about purging, cleansing, and healing, both physically and emotionally. So between Pisces and Virgo, we're doing a lot of healing and a lot of emotional release. It doesn't always feel comfortable. This is a time to face our subconscious fears rather than escaping into addictions and distractions, which we are seeing a lot of people trying to do. Our suppressed traumas and fears are bubbling up in this time and in this energy. This is uncomfortable, and as I said before, we're all feeling it. Sometimes we must be made to feel uncomfortable in order to awaken and surrender. We must walk through the fire. We must be introspective. We have to process and heal in order to get out the other side into a beautiful new world that we are co-creating as one human collective consciousness. This is a resurrection. Let's go within. Let's find ourselves. Let's move out of denial and hypnosis. Let's reflect. Let's surrender. Let's heal, and let's move forward into a new and better world. The dark night of the soul is always a reinvention of ourselves that brings a new dawn. We are the co-creators, the dreamers, and the visionaries of our very own future. This full moon will be a time for deep emotional release, as we said, illumination of our spiritual path, and unexpected events that force reassessment. Remember to charge your crystals under this gorgeous moonlight. Collect some clean moon water to use with your manifestations, and purge. Set an intention to release whatever is no longer serving you, especially a mindset that is filled with fear and despair. Look forward always and choose love over fear. Happy full blue super moon in Pisces from Psychic Treasures Unlimited. Drop us a comment. We're all in this together. Hang in there. We've got this.